What's up, world? This is another TYSK report. Let's go ahead and dive right in. 1X's NEO Humanoid gains autonomy with new Redwood AI model. 1X Technologies has introduced Redwood, an artificial intelligence model designed for its humanoid NEO. The company stated that Redwood enables NEO to perform household tasks autonomously. Redwood is intended to allow the NEO robot to move, perceive, and interact within home environments. 1X said the AI model was trained on real-world data and is designed to facilitate tasks such as laundry, answering doors, and navigation within familiar spaces. Some of the key features of Redwood include its ability to generalize, which allows NEO to handle variations in tasks and interact with unfamiliar objects. The model is trained on a data set of information from 1X's Eve and NEO robots and is designed to exhibit learned behaviors such as hand selection for tasks and attempting retires if an initial grasp fails. Redwood also incorporates whole body and multi-contact manipulation, which 1X said allows for joint control of locomotion and manipulation. This is intended to enable bracing and leaning behaviors, and the model supports mobile bimanual manipulation, allowing NEO to position itself for tasks, perform actions requiring movement across space, and manipulate objects while in motion. According to 1X, Redwood operates fully on NEO's onboard embedded GPU, indicating it is compute efficient. The system also integrates with an off-board language model for voice control, which is designed to predict user intent from voice and conversation context in real time. So that's a nice update from 1X with their NEO Humanoid. And as I begin to learn more and more about these humanoid robots, I'm starting to think that companies will one day navigate towards a specific niche for their humanoid robot. That way that humanoid robot could gather all the information that they need to become the best version of itself for that specific task. So we do have other companies like Figure, who is building their humanoid robot for industrial environments and also the home. And then Tesla's Optimus bot has plans in the future to be a versatile robot. So it's going to be very interesting to see where these humanoid robots are going to land, thinking about all the use cases that will be available for these humanoid robots to not only improve society, but improve the different industries that they will be involved in. XRobotics countertop robots are cooking up 25,000 pizzas a month. XRobotics think it has cracked the code on getting pizza restaurants to adopt robotics. The San Francisco-based robotics company built a countertop robot called X Pizza Cube, which is roughly the size of a stackable washing machine and uses machine learning to apply sauce, cheese, and pepperoni to pizza dough. The machines, which lease for $1,300 a month for 3 years, can make up to 100 pizzas an hour and be retrofitted to work with pies of different sizes and styles like Detroit and Chicago deep dish. The CEO, Rodeo Knob, argues that they have been successful where other companies haven't because they aren't trying to fully transform the pizza making process, but what they are doing is building technology to help existing pizza makers save on time and labor. Because they are building assistive technology as opposed to replacement tech, Rodeo Knob said they've been able to keep their device small enough to fit in existing kitchens and priced at a level that pizzerias, from mom and pop shops to large chains, could afford. XRobotics launched their current model a few years ago, and it said they are producing 25,000 pizzas per month, but how many customers that translates to is hard to calculate. In addition, XRobotics is committed to the pizza industry, at least for now. The CEO stated that considering the sheer size of the market, there are more than 73,000 pizza chains in the US alone, and the company plans to expand to Mexico and Canada. So I'm sure at some point when you were watching a little bit of that footage, you got a little hungry as you saw that robot making those pizzas. But what I really like about this robotic pizza making tool is the fact that it's going to be able to help different restaurants maximize their capabilities of being able to produce a lot more pizzas than they do on a weekly and daily basis. Also, I think what will really be interesting to see is this company partnering up with people who have pizza recipes and being able to produce different samples. If certain customers like their pizza, I think that could be a partnership between that person who created the recipe, the restaurant chain, and also the robotics company. Something like that model would be very beneficial for growth, not only for the restaurant industry, but also all the people who are involved in it. Nvidia powers Europe's fastest supercomputer. Nvidia recently announced a significant computing breakthrough with its Grace Hopper platform powering the fastest supercomputer in Europe. Located in Germany's Jülich Supercomputing Center, the Jupiter computer, and Jupiter is known as Joint Undertaking Pioneer for Innovative and Transformative transformative exascale research, is owned by the Euro-HPC joint undertaking and is designed to power both AI and traditional simulations for scientific discoveries. The system is soon to reach 1 quintillion FP64 operations per second, representing more than double the speed of the next fastest system for AI workloads. Also, the system is designed to enable faster simulation, training, and inference of the largest AI models to accelerate innovations across sectors such as climate modeling, quantum research, structural biology, computational engineering, and astrophysics. Early performance testing of Jupiter used the LINPACK benchmark, tackling challenges in areas including Earth simulations and computer-aided engineering. In the future, European and German researchers will be able to apply for access to Jupiter through the Euro-HPC joint undertaking's calls for proposals. So that's just some of the latest news outside of Nvidia's GTC event. And with this supercomputer, it's going to be extremely helpful for those scientists because there are times where they don't have the capital and ability to do things in real life, but within a simulation, it's going to give them an environment to put their research and brain power to use in ways that are not feasible in the physical world. World's biggest sand battery to heat Finnish town without fossil fuels. Finnish startup Polar Night Energy recently turned on the so-called sand battery in the municipality of Pornenian, an hour north of Helsinki. The machine, which uses dirt to store excess renewable energy as heat, will warm the homes and businesses in the town of 5,000 people. It is expected to replace natural gas and oil in Pornenian's district heating network entirely, slashing emissions by an estimated 70%. The energy storing structure measures about 13 meters tall and 15 meters wide and is filled with 2,000 tons of crushed soapstone, a byproduct of the construction industry. When renewables are abundant, like on a sunny or windy day, clean electricity is wired to the battery. There, it powers a heater that sends hot air through a series of pipes into the giant vat of sand, heating it to a toasty 600 degrees Celsius. Thanks to the battery's insulated wall, this energy can be stored for weeks or even months. When needed, the battery discharges the hot air on demand, warming water in the district heating network. This can provide heat to households, factories, and even swimming pools. With a power output of 100 megawatts, Polar Night estimates the battery will be able to heat the whole town of Pornenian for a week in the winter or an entire month in the summer when demand is lower on just one charge. The town will still maintain a biomass boiler which burns wood chips as a backup source of energy during peak demand. Charging the sand battery from the ambient temperature of 600 degrees Celsius takes about 4 days. However, in practice, it's continuously topped up with execs renewable energy whenever it's available, so it rarely drops back to the temperature of the surrounding air. So that's a very interesting and unique way of being able to create electricity. And I think over time, as these companies and these startups continue to improve this type of technology, I do believe that one day they will get to that point where they won't have to rely on fossil fuels as a backup, but I'm not really sure when that time is going to come because it's going to take some time before the likes of fusion energy, geothermal energy, wind and solar energy are relied on as much as fossil fuels is relied on today. Mistral releases a pair of AI reasoning models. Recently, Mistral announced Magistral, its first family of reasoning models. Like other reasoning models, such as OpenAI's and Google's models, Magistral works through problems step by step for improved consistency and reliability across topics such as math and physics. Magistral comes in two flavors, Magistral Small and Magistral Medium. Magistral Small is 24 billion parameters in size and is available for download from the AI dev platform Hugging Face under a permissive Apache 2.0 license. Magistral Medium, a more capable model, is in preview on Mistral's LeChat chatbot platform and the company's API as well as third-party partner clouds. According to the company, Magistral is suited for a wide range of enterprise use cases, from structured calculations and programmatic logic to decision trees and rule-based systems. The models are fine-tuned for multi-step logic, improving interpretability and providing a traceable thought process in the user's language. The company also stated that Magistral delivers answers at 10 times the speed of competitors in LeChat, and it supports a wide array of languages, including Italian, Arabic, Russian, and simplified Chinese. Even though this company has trailed behind the likes of OpenAI's models, Anthropic's models, and Google's models, because this is a French startup, I do think that that if this company is able to catch up to the likes of those powerful players in the AI model race, their home country France and other countries in Europe may start to look towards using their AI models outside of the models that are produced here in the United States. But with all the progression and connections that those companies have, it is definitely going to be a tall task for Mistral to accomplish. Also, their connection to Hugging Face could give them an edge over time as they are immersed within the open source world. So we shall see what's going to happen as time progresses and whether their AI models is going to be able to compete with the power players who are in the AI models world today. Nvidia wins the Autonomous Driving Challenge at an AI conference. Nvidia recently celebrated another win in the Autonomous Driving Grand Challenge at the Computer Vision and Pattern Recognition Conference. The victory was confirmed during a workshop at CVPR, marking the second consecutive year that Nvidia has triumphed in the end-to-end at scale category following its success in Seattle in 2024. On that occasion, its Hydra MDP model beat more than 400 entries from across the world. The theme of 2025's challenge was towards generalizable embodied systems based on NavSim V2, a data-driven, non-reactive autonomous vehicle simulation framework. Those taking part were tasked with generating driving trajectories from multi-sensor data in a semi-reactive simulation where the ego vehicle, the one that was being judged, was on a fixed plan or path, but the background traffic was fluid and changed dynamically. Nvidia won the award for its generalized trajectory scoring method, which step by step filters through the array of trajectories that have been generated and ultimately selects the best one. It did this by producing both a core set of trajectories, which cover a wide range of situations, and fine-grained ones for safety-critical scenarios created using a diffusion policy conditioned on the environment. Mercedes has a new ultra-luxury electric van coming soon. Mercedes unveiled the Vision V concept, a preview of its upcoming ultra-luxury van. The concept features a new futuristic look with short overhangs and a streamlined silhouette. Mercedes said the new design is a glimpse into the styling that will be used in all of its upcoming MPVs. The interior includes a first-class private lounge interior with massive retractable 65-inch cinema screen. After entering the vehicle and closing the doors, the screen will automatically rise from beneath the floor. The Vision V is equipped with a Dolby Atmos surround sound system featuring 42 speakers, including some built into the seats. If that is not enough, the setup also includes 7 projectors to create a 360-degree immersive experience, and in audio mode, the digital soundbar and ambient lighting adjust to the rhythm of the music. This ultra-luxury van transforms into a gaming hub with the ability to virtually drive a car, and it even includes interactive shopping experiences, a relaxing mode that fully reclines the seats, and the fan favorite karaoke. Following its world premiere in Shanghai back in April, the Mercedes Vision V officially commenced its global grand tour recently.